was there, but
October 8th, did she even get that? Yeah.
nobody.
Good evening, everyone. I'll open the meeting at 6:36 PM of the OCAM BESS Committee. Welcome. This meeting will be recorded and will be posted to YouTube and other social media platforms. By participating in this meeting, you understand that the recording could contain your video stream or your audio stream, including images of yourself or anyone in the room with you. The recording could include any opinions you contribute and anything you say about yourself. On occasion, chat within the meeting could also be captured in the meeting recording. Therefore, anyone attending the recorded meeting may have aspects of their personal data recorded if they actively participate or not. First item on the agenda is review and approval of minutes. I did distribute those to the other members hot off the press. These are the minutes from the October 2nd meeting. If anyone from the audience would like to review them, I'll leave a copy up front after we discuss it. It was an hour and 15-minute long meeting, so that's, there's a lot. Okay, any changes, any suggested edits, issues with the minutes?
Good with them the way they are.
Okay, would someone like to make a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to accept the minutes of October 2nd, 2025. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed, so 4 in favor, none opposed. The next agenda item is review of any correspondence. Have we received any correspondence individually or as a group that we need to review?
Not directly related to our situation, but got an email from fire chief today. There's a couple of counties in California have filed for a moratorium on batteries like this situation. And one of them was the county, I think it was Monterey County.
Yeah,
where
Moss Landing
Moss
happened.
Landing was,
Yeah,
and there's another county doing the same thing. So
and that was just this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think people are starting to wake up a little bit.
yeah. I had read an article that they just initiated the cleanup of that site a few weeks ago, and the fire, I believe, was in January.
Yes.
So it took them that long to even start the cleanup there. So,
Just for information, the population of Moss Landing, California is 95 people. Just, that's why they hit these communities.
yeah. Yep. All right. Any updates from the Board of Selectmen, Dennis?
No, I don't think there was. Did we have anything?
There was a vote taken.
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah.
Town council.
Yeah, to allow you to contact town council and do what we need to do, and that, we voted that in,
Yep,
so.
yep. All right. And are there any updates from, I don't know why I have this out of order, but, Conservation Commission? Lucy?
Letter was sent to the sighting board that was posted today.
Okay,
Sean wrote that for us from the conservation.
great, great. And I understand you have a meeting coming up on the 4th, is it? November,
That's a regular meeting.
regular meeting, right?
Regular meeting. We have notices of intent to do. and
Yep. Okay. Any other Concom updates that you have for today? Okay.
No,
And any planning board updates, Phil?
Yes, I gave a request for proposals to Quinn Engineering in Paxton.
Mm-hmm,
We should hear back, I hope, in the week
mm-hmm,
for civil engineering peer review.
mm-hmm.
And I sent out letters to 29 residents around the battery storage in Carver, asking them, telling them we have one planned for this tiny little community, and now that theirs has been up and running since the beginning of September, if they're interested in writing to us and telling us what they hear when they go outside their house, be delighted to hear. So if we get one
How
or two
big is
letters,
that one?
that one is 100 megs, I believe.
Okay. So roughly about half the size of
It's
the one that's planned for us.
Carver's
Oh,
150
150,
megs, yeah.
okay,
So it's approaching the size of ours.
yeah. So, but we're still a little confused, right, about 180 megawatt facility, but 296 1 megawatt batteries, right? That doesn't quite add up for OCAM's, for OCAM's petition. That's still kind of a open question, right? Like why isn't it like rated for more like 300 megawatts? At OCAM.
Rated.
Well, that's interesting. Well, ours is rated, we have 100 megawatts, 700 megawatt hours for the 4-hour delivery. And Carver is 150, not only 300 megawatts because it's a 2-hour delivery.
Oh,
Medway is a 2-hour delivery. I don't know how the number of units relates.
I was being simplistic. I thought it was just, they could each store up to 1 megawatt so that fully charged, they'd have that much, but maybe that's not exactly how I might be being oversimplifying it.
Good point. I don't know.
Yeah.
180,
And maybe they don't charge them fully. I don't know.
180, 256.
296. 180 would be about 50
Yeah.
megawatts each.
Yes, Ben?
So I looked into it, they are 1 megawatt at 4 hours,
Okay.
1 megawatt. If they go 2 hours, they're actually even higher.
Oh, okay.
So they've got 100 more than they need, and they cost $1 million a piece.
Right.
So they're not spending an extra $100 million to have a little extra capacity. They just put the wrong,
So that could
they're
be,
saying it's a lot smaller.
could be an error in how they're rating it, is what you're saying?
For OCAM? When you count the civil engineering plans, there are 296 units. in it.
Yeah, but they're saying that it's
That's
gonna only,
290 megawatts, not 180.
yeah, they're saying it's gonna be only 180 megawatt capacity.
Correct. Yeah.
That's what we're questioning, I guess, like why the difference?
Yeah, why 296 trailers, batteries and
Yeah.
150?
Yeah,
Mhm.
They're saying that's half capacity roughly.
yeah.
And then they can probably slip in, oh, we can go to double capacity and get up to
And-
300.
And there's no provision for any derating or any mention of it at all, so. This is, they say they're not gonna spend $100 million if they don't plan on using that extra 100
Mhm.
megawatts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that would be really interesting. I mean, it's not as big as ours, but it's still big enough in Carver that, they should, depending on what kind of noise mitigation they did, they should have
Yes,
something to tell us about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If they'll respond,
What's that?
if they'll respond.
Oh,
Well, 29 people at random. If 29 O cameras got a request to
Hmm.
talk about how much noise we hear, some of us would respond.
Yeah. Is that in a dense area? Like, is it densely populated? Like, is it sort of houses all around the park or
The
is it
houses,
out
the addresses that we picked are as near as the houses to this
that
one.
we have? Okay.
And it's, the one in Carver is at a big existing substation serving 5 transmission lines.
Okay.
Medway serves 4, but I didn't write to them because initially it said that they weren't using the Tesla mega packs.
And I don't think they're up and running yet. My
Oh,
information is
right.
that they're still
Yeah,
building.
right, yeah.
So, okay. But again, that's probably another place to sort of get some good intel, I think, from Medway once they are operating.
Mhm. See if whatever they are using is quieter.
Right,
Uh,
right. Any other planning board updates, Phil?
No, just those 2 main things.
Okay. And when's your next meeting of the planning board?
Regularly it would be the 3rd Tuesday, so it's December near Christmas. Whatever the date is.
Or what about for November?
Uh, November, that would be the 18th,
Okay.
November 18.
Okay. Are there any other board reps here that would like to give an update or say anything? I'm looking at you, sorry. Okay, fair enough. I'll skip back up to the updates on communications with town council. So as Dennis mentioned, the board formally voted on Monday to permit me on behalf of the BESS committee to communicate directly with K&P. I had a call with them on Tuesday. That was substantive. I think it went very well. And progress is definitely being made. And the town will be filing the petition to intervene tomorrow and notice of council. So I think we're looking really good with that. So and then from there, we'll just continue to work with them closely on doing the preliminary legal work that is done. And I think the next step will be preparing the initial legal brief. And we'll be working with a lot of different sources in town to kind of help pitch in on that. So and that's it. I expect there'll be some communication tomorrow as this thing gets filed, and then after that we'll see what needs to happen after that.
Yeah.
With them. But it was a good week in that regard, I thought. So so I put this item on here about outreaching to other communities. I know that we've
Mhm.
kind of done a little bit of that here and there already. And I know that individually, we've all maybe had different conversations with folks from Barry and other communities recently. But I wanted to highlight in particular at least 2 other communities that I think are like almost like tracking around the same schedule as we are very similar. Tewksbury is, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ahead of us, like timing wise and all of this. Their public hearing was, I think, it was just a week before. That's right, it was. I remember watching that before going, it's next week. So, so we're kind of neck and neck, I guess. That's, a community that has, the abutters have a serious concern there. There's a over 55 community that has several hundred residents in it that literally I think is across the street from where they're going to be putting a 26-foot wall or something around this thing. So and then there's also a dementia care unit also as part of that community that's there. So so they have some serious concerns about it. That facility, I think, is about similar to Carver. I think it's only, shouldn't say only, but I think it's in more around the 100 megawatt
Mhm.
size.
Mhm. 25, yeah.
So, and Michelle, you saw the hearing. There was more opposition than not there. I mean, I think there was only maybe 1 or 2 comments in favor of it the whole night, but it was very opposed, similar to us in that respect. So, then there's the town of Duxbury. They're not quite like us, but I think they're kind of in a similar fight where there's a developer, and they've actually openly said that they're just going to get the permitting and sell the project immediately. So that's a little bit different than what our developer is saying to us right now. But they have a project that they want to put into a residential zone. That's also what's called a compatibility zone. So there's actually extra limits on what you can do in that community. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't know if it's like, the color of your house has to be a certain, palette or what it is, but anyway, it's a very strict zoning code. And this company is using the same kind of logic that they're using with us around the protections as a solar collection facility to put a very small but significant storage facility in between 2 residential properties. Not a lot of land in between at all. And I think it's only like maybe 5 megawatts, the size of it, but it's literally going to be plunked down in between kind of 2 houses on a quiet residential street.
As of today, the developer withdrew that.
Oh,
It
that's
says pending resolution of legal proceedings.
okay. Well, withdrew from what though?
They withdrew their petition,
Well, actually, the Duxbury?
Duxbury, yeah.
Okay, because my understanding was they didn't actually have a petition. They actually were in land court over that. They weren't actually with the EFSB.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they actually won their case. The developer won the case in land court. And then there was a lot of public outcry after that, and the town then decided to appeal the decision. So maybe they withdrew their from that. I don't know, but the last I heard as of last week was that they were going back to court. I'm assuming the appeals court on the land court decision that went against the town. So I think those are 2 communities that are like, seem to be like fighting very vigorously. There these encroachments under similar circumstances as us, and I think it might make some sense to, for us to connect with them on many levels. The
Right.
town level, I think at the grassroots level, and maybe at this committee as well. Everyone's going to be expending legal resources to defend their cases, and maybe there could be some, sharing of that too, since we're all kind of making the similar objections to the applicability of this law, and also the claim that these storage facilities are qualify as solar collection facilities.
Mm.
So I think maybe this committee could certainly like reach out to certain individuals in those towns that we're aware of from the media that are kind of involved in the
Mhm.
fight at the municipal level. And again, I'd encourage, advocacy groups to do something similar to you, which is to reach out and find other groups that are formed or that are forming. I know there was a formal group in Duxbury that had named itself
Mhm.
as an opposition group. So I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's in an article that you can find. Other thoughts about that idea? And are there other communities that maybe are in a similar sort of contemporaneous situation with us?
I could reach out to Tewksbury,
Okay,
following what I've done
maybe
in
their
other
planning
towns.
board.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm not sure I'd suggest the Board of Selectmen reach out to their Board of Selectmen in that particular case, because there's some issues there.
Yeah.
But maybe the Board of Selectmen in Duxbury would be receptive to hearing from us, because they seem pretty, from what I read, at least in the newspaper articles, they seemed pretty, oh, yeah. Yeah,
If you could find out how much it has cost them so far,
In legal fees, yeah. an idea.
they're a little more.
I'm sure it's been a lot in the Duxbury case, because like they went right to court. They didn't start with the EFSB in that case. And I think it looked like it was at least a 9-month legal battle,
Mm.
that was going on there at the land court level.
I mean, they still had to pay their lawyers in between.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be interested to know how much they're paying in legal fees for the whole time
Yeah,
work that they've done so far.
yeah.
One example of what they're up against, Uxbridge has been fighting a 200 megawatt BESS, and the funding source for the developer is $540 million from a German bank.
That's Uxbridge.
Uxbridge.
I didn't know Uxbridge was doing this too. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Other countries beat the backers. That's the scary thing.
Well,
Yeah, we were trying to, I know they tried to stop China from buying the farmlands and buying around the military bases and everything. They want to stop that, but shouldn't they want to stop this outside funding?
how can you do it? I mean, the Deutsche Bank has been out there funding projects, and the one for Pittsfield, I don't have a dollar amount, but they're getting it from a Danish company called Ørsted. Money seems to be available for these big projects everywhere. The
Well,
guy behind Rhineland appears to be somebody from Belgium. For Patrick.
They're all globally connected.
Patrick Vermont, yeah,
mhm.
yeah,
Well, there must be a hell of a profit in these things
yeah.
if their investors are coming from that far and wide. So, okay. So anyway, I think it would be interesting if we could maybe start reaching out to our counterparts in these communities. And I guess the other piece of this is that I noticed that the legislators in each of these communities are all like similar to ours. They're pretty up in arms about this and not happy.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if, that might be another like thing that we could kind of encourage is, the rep from
Get our reps. to talk to
Tewksbury
them.
and Don Berthium
Yeah.
and the rep from Duxbury, who have been, very open publicly in their opposition to sort of work together, in their shop. I know they've got those bills pending, but we keep hearing that they're not going anywhere. But, if enough communities start really um, voicing their concerns, maybe they can actually start moving some of those things forward. So, and when
Mhm.
Donnie came by the other night, he was still seemed very interested in helping out. So I think maybe we can ask him about that. I actually have the names of those reps that I could drop if we can reach out to him. So okay. And now, public session. Did anyone have anything they wanted to, ask or comment on? Yes, Sherry.
Road. I just called up the Carver. I went on Google Map and looking at their battery thing. It looks like they have like 40 batteries compared to what we're gonna have.
Okay,
And it looks like their substation, that's right? Looks huge compared to what they're saying that we're gonna have, which I find kind of odd. It's just kind of interesting because their substation looks about 3 times bigger than their battery area.
wow.
Yes, yeah,
Was
yeah.
was that an existing substation?
Yes,
It was
Yeah.
Oh,
existing.
Carver, yeah.
it's been there for 70, 80 years, really.
That's probably why, because that's doing a big area of,
Yes, And-
distributing electricity to a big area versus
the one in Medway
ours is
is
gonna be just for the batteries.
Medway's similar. That's four big lines surrounding a big station.
Yeah, yeah. So 40 units though, it looks like, huh?
That's what it looks like. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to count these little things and, but,
Yeah.
the substation looks 3 or 4 times bigger than it by land use here.
Yep,
And right next to a cranberry bog, so you're going
Yes.
to ocean spray,
Yeah,
cranberry.
Yeah, it looks like it's, well, probably about 10 cars lengths away from the first cranberry bog.
Yeah. that would contaminate the whole cranberry crop if that,
yeah. Yep, if it went on fire.
Carver is trying to get farmers to stop harvesting the cranberries.
Say the cranberry farmers are.
Yeah, they're basically turning their fields over to the.
Oh.
Why?
More money.
the pesticides?
Yeah, I think
They're
it's
not,
money wise.
there's no money in it.
Yeah, yeah.
They had-
Cranberries were always one of the higher profit crops.
Yeah, yeah. There's a huge one in Falmouth. that, the town of Falmouth wanted the last owner to go organic. He tried it for 3 years with some support from the town, couldn't make a go of it, so the town took it over and they're actually rewilding it. They're taking out the dams and they've bulldozed a winding path through the original bogs to restore the Coonamessett River to its open connection to the ocean.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, we'll keep an eye on that docket and get everything in by tomorrow that you want to get in. And
Sherry, how many comments did you say was in on the,
It's kind of weird. With their listing on their new area, I think it's like 136 is what was the last number I saw.
Hmm.
But it's kind of weird because it said 133 and I saw 10 go up and then it said 136.
oh,
And we're
So-
starting to see opposition letters go up.
yep,
Yeah, from all the.
Good.
From people from town though.
We don't know, there's probably some sort of letter writing campaign that will pay you $10 if you
mhm,
put this in there about turning the
Junkyard
junkyard into a great.
use.
Sherry, are you talking about the number that's in the filings on the EFSC?
Yeah.
So that's how many days, not how many individual letters that were sent in. Or like, so if you send in 10 letters today, that would count as one filing.
Right.
So that 137 or whatever's in there now is just how many filings, not how many individual things are in the docket.
Okay, so by person, well, that still doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's by, a filing is
Every day.
what, every day
Okay,
that something was sent in.
okay,
And because through Acorns with the letters and the campaigns we've done, we've sent in over 500.
yeah, that's why I was
And
confused. I thought
Didn't
that.
Kelleher say
And
at the beginning of the public hearing that there were
Over
over
600,
600,
right?
Yeah,
So for
yeah.
individual, right?
Is there a place where you can see actually how many letters are in there or not?
No,
No,
it's not
okay.
counted that way.
Okay,
You have to
okay.
count it. But again,
Just how many days?
EFSB did say that it was over 600 in
Okay.
total as far as documents.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because it did go up, but it only went up a little bit,
Yeah.
which I thought was odd. That's why I was.
yeah, that's because it's just counting the day,
Okay.
not the documents, right? But other.
Okay. Anything else? Any other comments? Okay. When shall we meet again as a BESS committee? Thoughts?
What do we need to focus on? With tomorrow's deadline coming up, that's in hand now?
It is.
Do a week? Will we have more to discuss in a week?
That, one last thing before you close your meeting. Are you gonna be in contact with the lawyer, making sure that he actually does file tomorrow? and that-
Yes,
Okay, all right.
I'm on it.
And is there a timing deadline or is it just October 30th?
I'm assuming it's end of business.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I haven't said my stuff.
so 5 o'clock,
No, I haven't.
5 o'clock. But they're ready to go. They're ready to go, so hopefully you'll,
There's no nationwide email outage.
yeah.
Oh,
That'd be confusing.
Shame on you.
They can drive it down the road.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there'll be a lot of updates next week or not. So
2 weeks?
maybe we should think about 2 weeks, and then we can always, if something like comes up, we can always like try to schedule a meeting sooner. But I think probably 2 weeks might be
That's fine with me.
a better time frame for anything substantive.
Mhm. It'll be the 12th.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
2 weeks is better for me.
So the 12th, is that the 12th?
Wednesday, the 12th.
Okay. 12th, seem all right at 6:30? Okay,
This year is just disappearing.
it sure is, huh?
Man.
Gosh.
Yeah. Frightening.
All right, would someone like to make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Then second to adjourn, all in favor?
I-
All right, thank you, everybody.
Guys, don't forget to shut it up.
Much more.
Yeah.